What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome to Emilio Advice Show. So I was thinking to myself, I said, you know what, man? I pretty much got myself together, retired, successful when it comes to I have a home, I have investments, I have equity, a couple of retirements, a couple of financial things going on. And I'm like, you know what? Let me give my advice to people. Why not? Share. Sharing is caring. And if you got information, give the information. So I did some research and I also thought about some things. And these are 5 bad habits to avoid when it comes to money and credit. Okay? 5 bad habits. All right? Now, let's get into the first one. The first one is when your income goes up, your spending goes up. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I had this habit. There was a point in my life when I was working for this company as a material inspector, and I was making way over 6 figures, and I just started buying a whole bunch of stuff. And I normally wouldn't buy it, but because I had the extra money, I'm over here buying it. And I know that's not who I am. So what ended up happening is when I stopped working at that job and I just said to myself, you know what, I'm gonna focus on me, meaning I'm just gonna work out and focus on my channel, I got more discipline with my money. So I invest and I just chill. So when I hear people say, oh, I can't live off $100,000, I can't live off $90,000, I really believe that's bad money management. I really do. Or you live in a town or a city or a state that you can't afford. And that's just the bottom line. There's nothing else about that. It's you have poor money management skills, or you live in a state that's just too expensive for how much you make. Okay? So when your income goes up, do not spend more money. Okay? Live within your means. Okay? You don't have to go out all the time. You don't have to buy things all the time. Okay? You don't have to try to impress people or yourself all the time. And that happened to me. And I had to really sit down, do some reading, and really self-discipline myself, okay? So that's number one, y'all. When income goes up, try not to spend a lot of money. Avoid that bad habit, please. Trust me. All right, number 2. Saving your money, but you don't invest your money. Now, this is bad, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. There's a lot of banks out there that don't have a high APY. What is that, Emilio? Well, APY is basically a percentage the bank gives you for you having your money in their bank. They'll gain interest. But most banks, their APY is terrible. Like some banks' APY is not even 1%. So your money just sitting in there, not making any money. So if you want to have it in a savings account, make sure you do your research and find a bank with a high APY. I chose Barclays. Barclays APY is about 3 to 4%, which is one of the highest in the nation. But you want to invest your money, y'all. Invest it in the stock market, invest it in TSP, invest it in IRAs, invest it in mutual funds, invest it in bonds, invest it in a CD. You can invest it in crypto. There's so many things to invest your money in. Real estate, okay? Invest your money. because when the economy grows, your money grows. All right? We live in the United States of America. This country is always on a upward trend. Okay? Sometimes you have little dips. Sometimes it might go down. But 9 times out of 10, it's going to grow. Okay? Trust the process, man. Trust the process. All right? So that's number 2, y'all. Save money, but you don't invest it properly. Avoid that bad habit. All right. Number 3, invest money, but don't have any emergency money. Now, we all need emergency money, man. Things happen. Things happen. Things happen. Your car might break down. The refrigerator stopped working. Your stove ain't working. The water heater don't work. You got a flood in the backyard. Your transmission is done. You need a new engine. Right? Emergency, emergency, emergency. And so this goes back to finding that bank with a high APY, 3%, 4%. There's banks out there, y'all, that have these high percentages, okay? It's very important to save your money as well as investing your money, all right? Because emergencies do happen, okay? It does. And you don't want to be out here with no money, or you don't want to be out here talking about, I got to go to the loan shark or the loan. No, no, no. Because the interest rate on them things is crazy. And I'm not borrowing $1,000 to have to pay back $2,000 when I already saved $2,000 and I could use my own $2,000. So that's another bad habit, man. That's number 3, y'all. Please, please, please have some money for emergency. Don't invest all of it, okay? All right. Number 4. Want to make more money, but you can't manage your money right. Now, this took me some time. Now, in my 20s and my 30s, I had poor money management skills. But then as I got older, when I reached my 30s, and now I'm about to be 46 in 9 days, I built a system, which is a 30-30-30-10 system. What is that, Emilio? Well, 30-30-30-10, right? 3 30s and a 10, that equals 100%. That 10% is you shopping on yourself, treating yourself to something nice, a nice car. If your money's long like that, but like a nice shirt, a nice pair of pants, a nice shoes. You know, if you have cars, you know, you hook your car up with a nice system, maybe some tinted windows. But those 3 30s, pay your bills, invest, and save. All right? Those are my 3 30s, man. Pay your bills, invest, and save. And then the 10% is to treat yourself, because you work hard. You might as well treat yourself, man. All right? Nobody else is going to treat yourself. Treat you, I should say. You might as well treat yourself. You work hard for it. All right? That's number 4. All right? Want to make more money, but you don't have the money management skills. Do some reading. There's a lot of books out there that will help you too. Real talk. And then number 5, my last one, is focus and improve your credit score. Stop being in debt. Listen, man, my credit score used to be horrific. When I say horrific, like 400, man. I didn't understand the importance of credit. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know. And when you don't know and you don't educate yourself, you try to avoid it. A lot of people say, I don't want no credit card. You a fool. If you ain't a millionaire, you need that credit. You want to be a credit in million. All right? I want to be a millionaire in credit. I'm not a millionaire. I don't have $1 million in liquid assets. I don't. But I'm very responsible with my credit. I understand the 3 credit bureaus. right, that come up with their scores. I understand the FICO score. I understand all that. So if you have a credit card, be responsible, very responsible, because it's nothing to play with. Just because you have a credit card that says 10,000, you don't spend more than 30% of that 10,000. And whatever you use, you pay in full. And if you can't pay in full, you better come darn close to paying in full. So if you use your credit card and you spent $300 and you can't pay it off next month, the whole $300, you better pay off like $200, more than 50%. All right? Do not play around with these credit cards, man. It's important to have, yes. Do you need it to build up your credit score? Yes. But do not create a debt. Do not create a debt. Do not create a debt. It's gonna hurt you, man. Trust me. All right? Build up that credit score, 750 or better. That's what we aim for. All three bureaus that I know of, that I have, that everybody in the United States of America have, I'm over 750 on all three of them. I could walk into a dealership and I say, I want that car right there. And I'll put down 10,000 and I'll get that car. That's a guarantee. It's very important, man. I'm telling you, if you're not a millionaire in liquid assets, you want to be a millionaire in credit. All right? So that's number 5. That's the last bad habit. All right? Focusing on improving your credit score, but don't be in debt. All right? I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all about these gems. And I've learned this from listening to different people who are very successful and also reading different books. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, one of my favorite books. I have that at my house. And I actually did a video of that book a couple of months ago. All right? So avoid those 5 bad habits when it comes to money and credit, please. And trust me, you will be very successful. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see you on the next time of Emilio's Advice. Peace.